Counting down to first pitch in Tampa. The Twins and the Rays are next. Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Joe Mauer will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. There is that stolen base race we spoke of a second ago.
First pitch, 110.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Two and one to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Corey Hunter will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. And this is fouled at the plate. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Lined into left center. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Number 70 will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Number 61 will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing, and if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he changed up on him here, but this is a foul ball. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it.
Yeah, no shortage of base runners here already in the top of the first. That's going to load the bases now with 2 away, and that sets up a pretty big at-bat because you want to make sure you can get something here and strike first on the road.
Vargas will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
These are the backbreakers early on. You got 2 outs, you got a chance to get out of it. Now all of a sudden 2 runs are in, and they've got a decent chance here to pick up a third.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in, and you see there he's been scorching hot these past few games. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you've got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
2 down, runners at first and second. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Ball 2.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame, so you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning, and I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Brian Dozier will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
All right, let's hold them.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
The 2-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Twins are in front, 2-0. Starting lineup for Tampa Bay is put forth by manager Joe Maddon reads like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. And to lead off the home half of inning number 1, the leadoff hitter digging in at the plate.
For the Rays, designated hitter, number 5.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
1-0 on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
James Loney will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Now the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch as Loney's a strikeout casualty for route number 2.
And even 2 batters in, you have to like what you see so far. Back-to-back strikeouts now to start off the home first.
Evan Longoria will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Suzuki.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Joe Mauer will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, this second inning's not starting out any better than the first.
Come on, cut that runner down.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And now after the 2-run first, you've got 2 on and nobody out here to start the second. Things are not off to the smoothest of starts, that's for sure.
Corey Hunter will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
First pitch coming. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fouled back. Another try at 2-2. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Number 70 will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Definitely not what you want to do there. Hitting into an infield fly rule with the bases loaded and nobody out? Wow, what a waste of a great RBI opportunity.
Number 61 will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Get these guys.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, with one out, you got to take that, no matter how good it was.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Marco Scutaro will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. In there, and it's 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Hit him down.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Let's get out of this inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Asdrubal Cabrera will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Kevin Kiermaier will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Swing hard liner to left center. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest. And a good at-bat there, as that in fact stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now.
Left fielder, Desmond Jennings.
Desmond Jennings will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
In the air to right center. And there to take this one is Hunter, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th.
Nick Franklin will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here. As you see, the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Number 70 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Vargas is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Leading off for the Twins, the designated hitter, number 19.
Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit.
We are seeing a lot of confident swings right now. That's already 6 hits now in the first few innings. They've really come out attacking the baseball so far.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the stretch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. David DeJesus makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, David DeJesus.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a miss by DeJesus as he's gone on strikes for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Rene Rivera will be the batter. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bring that runner home.
And there's ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
a 1-1 home. Forkball close, but it's 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. There to take it is Scudero. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 5.
Number 5 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Forkball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Come on, Ray, let's go.
1-1 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-0. Kurt Suzuki will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Kurt Suzuki.
Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All right, Ray.
In there, 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Joe Mauer will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. Now a curveball here as he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Torii Hunter will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Oh, a good swing right there. This is banged into right, a base hit.
Now batting. Number
And things are
70.
continuing to go poorly for him out there. That's now the 8th hit he's given up in just 3 1/3 innings of work. With a line like that, he's not going to be sticking around much longer.
Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Number 61 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here? 2-0.
I think he's got to.
And this will kick off the third base bag. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Now batting. Second baseman. Marco Scutaro.
Now here comes Joe Madden, the Tampa Bay manager, out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Drew Smyly is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Marco Scutaro will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Twins 3, the Rays nothing. James Loney will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, James Loney.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And And he misses here with a palm ball, even at 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Garcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Longoria.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Asdrubal Cabrera will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Get that runner to second base now. Come on.
First offering on the way. Forkball is off the plate and in. Ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. He's running towards second. And this one's in the dirt way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit, and that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
What was that?
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw back to second. Smart to keep an eye on him. Holds off on the forkball, and it's 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Desmond Jennings will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. And this is going to be a foul ball. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Got him. Couldn't do a thing with the palm ball there, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Vargas will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
The designated hitter, number 19.
Let's do it, guys.
Now the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Give me a break, Dom.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Hot dog.
Now here's the pitch. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Oswaldo Arcia will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. In there, no balls and a strike. Three runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Down and away, ball one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Franklin will take this one out at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Right there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, wait, stay now, Tampa.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Kurt Suzuki would be next. Now the 3-1 pitch. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Here's a pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Loney over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 3, the Rays nothing. Nick Franklin will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Come on!
Hit hard toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
David DeJesus will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Come on, David! Here we go.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Way to go, Ray! Here we go.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
You can do it! Here we go!
Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Rene Rivera will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right, Ray.
Fouled straight back. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one, 3-0. Kurt Suzuki will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And DeJesus will have this one land in front of him for a hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Joe Mauer will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Get the double play. Swing better.
Fouled back. Now a ball chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He'll try it again, 3-2. Sliced hard the other way, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
And that's not a good start to the inning on the mound. Back-to-back hits have him in trouble again, and at this point, they can't afford to let this deficit get any wider than 3.
Corey Hunter will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
We got your number, Hunter.
And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Let's get this batter.
He waits. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He's set, now the pitch. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
2 straight singles, now a walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Number 70 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Number 61 will bat now, 2 for 3 in the ballgame. And a big swing here as he gives it a pretty good ride out to deep center field. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
And I hope he's all right out there, because he took a shot when he crashed into that wall. You're going to see it there. Bam! And this winds up going down as an RBI double.
Marco Scutaro will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning, as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And now they've got a man caught in a rundown.
Yeah, that's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one's going to cost him. It almost looked like he got a cleat stuck on that delivery, because this is nowhere close. That runner's going to come in and score from third.
Two and 0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he misses again, ball 3.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. Now, you can't let the emotion enter into the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Shut him down now. Sweet.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And this is on the ground to third. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure they'll take anything they can get at this point.
Vargas will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign. Throw into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The left fielder, number 31,
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Let's stop him right here, right?
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And this is going to get by Loney at first. It's a fair ball. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And as you see there, they're currently tied for third in that department. Kirby Yates will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Brian Dozier will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Minnesota leads this one 8-0. Number 5 will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch coming. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
James Loney will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Evan Longoria will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Kurt Suzuki will start things out here for Minnesota, with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Kurt Suzuki.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Franklin will take this one out at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Corey Hunter will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Now the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His 3rd hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
Number 70 will step in. 0 for 3, but with an RBI. Here's the first offering. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And that is not good.
It's in the palm of your hand.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota as the lead holds at 8-0. Asdrubal Cabrera will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their third hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Kevin Kiermaier will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, for Asdrubal, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Cabrera leads from second. Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Desmond Jennings will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Arcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
Nick Franklin is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
David DeJesus will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And ball 3 now to DeJesus as he looks to work his way aboard. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Brad Boxberger will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 61 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Third baseman, number 61.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Marco Scutaro will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Peanuts here.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And this is grounded wide of third and foul as it skips past Longoria. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown nine as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. Vargas will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Loney will put this one away without trouble, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Twins lead it 8-0. Rene Rivera will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Let's work that count.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming. A ball hit hard to the left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Number 5 will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
It seems like these guys have had a difficult time squaring up the baseball against him so far. Here's another one that's just a simple soft liner. They don't come a whole lot easier than that.
James Loney will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
On the ground is second. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Oswaldo Arcia will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now a bullet to first. But well positioned is Loney as he spears it for out number 1.
Well, this is what happens sometimes if you show him the same pitch twice in a row, because he was definitely sitting on that second one. Just unlucky for him that thing winds up being an atom ball.
Brian Dozier will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Up and in for ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. And, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 offering. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And the catch is made there, 2 gone here in the 9th.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Kurt Suzuki will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Joe Mauer will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Evan Longoria will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Number 70 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Asdrubal Cabrera will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
But one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter.
All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge essentially from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 8-0. So long from Tampa.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.